Cis women? Well, they're hopeless, aren't they? Fully clockable. So you want me to look like a woman without imitating cis women? Yes. Do not under any circumstances imitate cis women. They have no idea what they're doing. Ewige Weibliche, the archetype of the eternal feminine.
While you're speaking and while things are happening to you, you'll see little dreamlike fragments happening all the time. They're not in words, they're really more like brief dreams. Jung thought we were dreaming all the time, even when we were awake. And today I was reviewing maybe 10 or 11 of these newspaper articles that had played this twisty game and accused me of like sicking my internet trolls on the poor hapless journalist. And I thought, this was the dark part of me, right? That's the shadow part. Thought, if I wanted to sick my internet trolls on Channel 4, then there'd be nothing but broken windows and riots. And then there's a little part of me that thinks, wouldn't that be fun? Right, and that's where we're at. It's like, because I'm a reasonable person, a very reasonable person,
but
even though I can...
these thoughts in the back of your mind.
Oh yes,
yeah.
And I pay attention to them because I know that they're part of the collective unconscious, right?
Yeah.
They're the shadow part. And when there's part of me thinking, well, wouldn't that just be perfectly goddamn delightful? Then there's lots of people who are not only thinking that way sometimes, but thinking that way all the time. And they're just waiting for that to be the proper response. You see this with the Antifa violence in the United States and with the Charlottesville thing as well.